morning, everybody. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Haven't been on here. I don't know when's the last time I missed a couple days. But this morning we're gonna talk about doubt, going into doubts and what doubt is biblically, the biblical meaning of doubt. I'll give some daily affirmations and a couple daily affirmations today. How's your week starting off? How was your weekend? What you guys do this weekend? What's been going on last week? What's been happening? Me and my son didn't go to church Sunday, but I did watch it, took some notes. This where my ministers talked about doubt, so I'm going to talk about a little bit today on waking up with Tasha. By the way, this is waking up with Tasha. Come on here at 6 a.m. A little bit early today, but 6 a.m. Monday through Friday for waking up with Tasha. 6 p.m. for the mental health check-in, and 9 p.m. at night for it was random, mundane, honestly, because p.m. is night, but 9 p.m. for the Sweet Dream Solid Stream Monday through Friday. So that's 6 a.m. Waking up with Tasha, 6 p.m. mental health check-in, and 6 p.m. for the Sweet Dream Solid Stream. So y'all can check that out. How are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. How was last week? What did you guys do last week? How was work? How did everything go? As you come in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. The people coming in, hopefully you stay here to check out what I'm going to talk about, which is doubt. Talking about doubt, the biblical meaning of doubt, characteristics of the biblical doubt, and I give you some examples from scripture and how to approach doubt based on examples from Jesus in the Bible. So we're gonna talk about those few things, and then I'll probably wrap it up, which is probably not gonna take long, depending on how many people in here, how many people comment. If you talk back, it depends on how long I stay on here. I try to stay on here 30 minutes. Did you guys check out? I posted a snippet of a poem I wrote called "Hard to Believe" yesterday. Y'all can also check that out. It's also frame poems that I write and sell them. Y'all can check that out. DM me on my Instagram page. Also, for those the shorts that you see on here are poems that I write, and I also do frame them, decorate them, and sell those. If you would like ones, just message me and let me know which one you want, and I'll give you the information and the feedback on how to get that. So good morning. How are you guys doing? How you guys doing this morning? Jay Bird and the other people coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. But the daily affirmations for today, how's you guys weekend? What did you guys do this weekend? While I'm telling these daily affirmations, y'all put in the comments what you guys did this weekend. Um, the first one is I know my worth and remind others of theirs. You have to know your worth and remind other people of how much they are worth. So know your worth, guys. Know your worth. Um, my past mistakes do not define who I am now. My past mistakes do not define who I am now. And those are the two daily affirmations for this morning. And let's see, going into doubt and what doubt is. The regular definition for doubt is a feeling of uncertainty or lack of conviction. A feeling of uncertainty or lack of conviction. The biblical doubt is an internal struggle of wavering faith, lacking complete trust and assurance in God's promises or character. Biblical doubt is an internal struggle a wavering faith, lacking complete trust and assurance in God's promises or character. Described as standing in two places or being like a wave of the sea blown and tossed by the wind. Unbelief is determined refusal to believe and can struggle with and overcome through prayer and renewed faith. Characteristics of biblical doubt are wavering faith. Doubt is a lack of confidence and fluctuation in belief, which can lead to hesitation in both thought and action. Wavering faith is doubt is a lack of confidence and fluctuation in belief, which can lead to hesitation in both thoughts and actions. Internal struggle. The biblical presence doubt as a struggle for believers, not necessarily a sin in itself, but a weakness that can grow when not addressed. The Bible presents doubt as a struggle for believers, not necessarily a sin in itself, but a weakness that can grow when not addressed. Lack of trust involves uncertainty and a failure to fully trust in God's promises and promises from the truth and of his character. Read that again because I missed the word. Involves Lack of trust involves uncertainty and a failure to fully trust in God's promises and an evasion from the truth of his God's character. Physical manifestation. The Bible uses metaphors like a wave tossed by the wind to illustrate how doubt leaves a person unstable and without solid ground. Good morning. How you guys doing? What did you guys do this weekend? How'd you guys spend your weekend? And this morning we're talking about doubt. You guys can also check out the lives that you missed. I think this is like 180. I recounted them, and this is never like 100. This one this morning I got 180 in like 3 months. It's been like 3 months now, so I got like 180 lives. But y'all can check those out. Like I said, it's waking up with Tasha at 6 a.m., 6 p.m. the mental health check-in, and 9 p.m. for the Sweet Dream Silent Stream. I'm on here Monday through Friday, 3 times a day. On Saturdays, I do the Laundromat Chronicles when I'm at the laundromat. Basically washing clothes, drying. I just get on here and see what you guys doing and check out, and y'all can see what I'm doing and doing for the weekends and stuff like that. But physical manifestation is the Bible uses metaphors like a wave tossed by the wind to illustrate how doubt leaves a person unstable and without solid ground. Examples from the scripture are Peter walking on water. When Peter began to sink, Jesus said, "You are you of little faith. Why did you doubt?" And that's Matthew 14:31. And another example is when the disciples in the tomb, when Jesus appeared to them, they were startled and frightened. And he asked them, "Why are you troubled and why do you doubt? Rise in your mind." It's weird, but that's Luke 24:38. Luke 24:38. Jesus, another one is Jesus addresses doubt by both rebuking it and being present with those who doubt, showing the faith without doubt has great power, but Jesus also rescues those who are doubting. Jesus states that a person who believes without doubting can achieve great things, including moving mountains. Again, Jesus states that a person who believes without doubting can achieve great things, including moving mountains. Jesus directly questions Peter's lack of faith when he began to doubt while walking on water. That's when, after he started to doubt, he started to sink. So I do know that much. And that's another thing about it was a goal of mine to read my whole Bible. So I did eventually read the whole thing. And I also started rereading the New Testament. That's what I'm doing currently. I'm rereading the New Testament, which you probably should. So when people tell you stuff, you know what they're telling you is correct. When it comes to like ministers and preachers and stuff like that, you have to know for yourself. Honestly, know stuff for yourself. Read it for yourself. So you can know who's telling you the truth and who's telling you lies, honestly. But Jesus directly questions Peter's lack of faith when he began to doubt while walking on water. But Jesus also appeared to Thomas and offers his hands and side as proof of the resurrection, but when also but then also blesses those who believe without seeing evidence. So Thomas, the disciples came to Thomas and was telling him that Jesus, which Thomas was a disciple, but that Jesus was resurrected, but he was basically saying to them that he wouldn't believe it until he seen it. So that's what that's talking about. How to approach doubt based on Jesus' examples. Acknowledge the doubt first. Second, do not be ashamed. Third, ask for help. And fourth, bring your doubts to Jesus. So that's a little bit about doubt. What you guys getting into this week? Are you getting ready for work? What are you guys doing this morning? What are you guys getting into this morning? If you're new, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any ideas on content, you can leave it in the comments. You can comment now if you would like to talk about content. What's going on in the world? What are you guys doing on your channels? If you have a YouTube channel, put it in the comments. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys interested in when it comes to content? So y'all can just put that in there. What would you like to discuss? Things, different topics, different issues, what's going on, like this No Kings protest that's going on around the world. And I was trying to figure out what that was about. If anybody know, you can put that in the comments. But I was reading something and it was saying something about people protesting the government, the Trump, protesting Trump and stuff like that, and our government, and because they don't like it and what the government's doing, and they're not feeling it, honestly. So that's what they're protesting. This, I guess, is what the No Kings protest is about. Do you guys know what it's about? If so, you can put in the content. You can give further information on that. For the people that missed it, I discussed doubt, a little bit on doubt, characteristics of biblical doubt, definitions of doubt, the regular definition and the biblical definition of doubt, which is an internal struggle of wavering faith, lacking complete trust and assurance in God's promises or character. Biblical doubt is an internal struggle of wavering faith, lacking complete trust and assurance in God's promises or character. The regular definition of doubt was a feeling of uncertainty or lack of conviction. The regular definition of doubt was a feeling of uncertainty or a lack of conviction. It's described as doubt is described as standing in two places are being like a wave of the sea blown and tossed by the wind. Unbelief is determined refusal um, to believe people can struggle with and overcome through prayer and renewed faith. Ooh, excuse me. Characteristics of biblical doubt are wavering faith, internal struggle, lack of trust. Ooh, excuse me. Weather's changing. There's something else. This weather's changing. People are getting sick, so make sure you're taking care of yourself. Taking some vitamins, which I got some elderberry vitamins and like multivitamin down there that I really need to go take because I don't know if it's. I think my allergies are acting up. I got allergy problems, but yeah, my allergies are acting up. Some examples in scripture of doubt is when Peter was walking on water and he doubted, then he started to sink because he doubted Jesus. The disciples in the tomb when Jesus was resurrected, Thomas didn't believe that he was. He wanted proof. And he was like, he told the other disciples that he wouldn't believe it till he saw it. And Jesus also addresses doubt by both rebuking it and being present with those who doubt, showing the faith with that doubt has great power, but Jesus also rescues those who are doubting. So good morning, guys. How are you doing this morning? How's everything going? What did you do this weekend? I'll stay on here for a few more minutes. I talked about doubt. On the I've been for mental health purposes to relieve stress. I know I've been painting. We talk about mental health on the mental health check-ins. Talk about what you can do about mental health, the stuff you can do to help. Y'all can check out those lives that you missed where we talk about mental health for the mental health check-ins at 6 p.m. What do you guys do to relieve stress? What do you guys do to relieve stress? Are you what are you doing spiritually for yourself? What's going on with you guys spiritually? Do you go to church? Do you read your Bible? Do you go to Bible study? What do you guys do spiritually for your spiritual health? How are things going spiritually in your life, emotionally, mentally, and physically? Do you guys work out? If so, how many times do you work out a day? I do read my Bible. Probably like I try to like every day, honestly. But I know I do Monday through Friday in the mornings. And on Sundays I go to church or either watch it. But the church I go to we stream live at 10 a.m. So I watched it this Sunday and took some notes. That's how I came up with this topic of doubt. Because my minister, he was talking about doubt and some of the things that I brought up. He talked about that also about Thomas and him doubting that Jesus was resurrected. Talked about Peter and him walking on water and when he doubted Jesus and he started to sink because of the winds started to become heavy. The winds started to come heavy and the waves and stuff. He thought the winds were like stronger than Jesus, so he started to doubt. So he started to sink. Peter when he was walking on water because he doubted he thought the power of the winds was stronger than the power of Jesus. So how things going, guys? I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute. See if anybody comments, anybody says anything in the comments. I'm doing well. Things are going fine. Me and my son went to this fraternity things. Saturday morning when a college student invited me, wanted me to come to support him because he became a member of this fraternity, and they had a little where they I don't know I don't want to say inducted them into the fraternity. I don't know if that's the correct word, but yeah, the new members they basically did their whole little thing and they became did the whole little thing and they became members of this fraternity. And so I went to support one of the students, and it didn't last long, about 20 minutes, so which was good because I was hoping it wasn't like an all day thing. I was trying to go home, which I did because my son be wanting to go other places. I'm doing good. How are you doing this morning? Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button if you're new. Subscribe to my channel. If you missed some stuff, you can go back after I say this live and watch. I talked about doubt, gave some daily affirmations, just trying to see how you guys are doing for these last few minutes. What's going on in your world? What's going on your journey in life? What's happening? Everything's going good? Is everything going well? What are you guys doing this week? Are you getting ready to go to school? Getting ready to go to work? What are you doing for work? Is work going well? I'm glad you're doing fine. I don't know your TSG. That's all I see is TSG. Hope you're doing. Glad everything's going fine. Everybody in here, I'm glad everything is going fine. Everything's going well because nobody's really saying nothing. One person said they were fine. So that one person's fine. I guess the other people that was in here, they're not doing okay. But if things are not going well in your life, I hope they get better. Sending prayers up to God. I hope things get better in your life if things are not going right. Stay positive. Focus on the positive. There's always a bright side, a positive side to the negative. You always find something. All right, something else is going wrong, but there's always a positive side to it. So try to focus on the positive, stay prayed up, stay on the right path. Try to volunteer and help others. This stuff we talk about on the mental health check-in. Try to volunteer, help other people. They always make you feel better. I started painting to along with writing poetry. I've been writing poetry since I was in 6th grade, so I do that. I try to journal, which I haven't in a minute, but I probably start back. But because I got a journal, but I stopped writing in it. Start back journaling. And for those who don't journal, get you a journal, start writing in it. It really does help get things off your chest, get things off your mind. Just put it down on paper. Do you guys journal? What do you guys do? Do you meditate? Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Get 8 hours of sleep a night. Try to stay off these phones, these smartphones that we got in our hands. Try to take a break from them because it's not good, honestly. Unless you want here doing something educational. That's the only thing. Something that's gonna enlighten your life, bring joy, bring happiness, bring some kind of good information into your life. That's the only thing. If you're on here doing something that's gonna better your life, I can say you can be on it, but still not that much. Cause I'm talking to myself because I be but most of the time when I'm on here, is to do this stuff or watch watch Tony Gaskins Jr. his videos and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm not on here for entertainment purposes. Shula King, he's funny. He's a comedian, so I watch his little snippets, his little shorts of the stuff he's talking about because he's funny. But other than that, because it's good to laugh, need some laughter in your life. But hope you guys are doing well. Hope everything's going good. I don't know. I know y'all can hear that. So it's probably annoying me hitting on that table. Y'all ate breakfast this morning. Do you eat breakfast or do you skip breakfast? If you're taking medicine where you need to eat breakfast. if you gotta take medication for health purposes. Some people on high blood pressure medicine got diabetes and different stuff going on. So some people suffer with epilepsy. We have seizures. So if you're taking medicine, making sure you're taking it correctly, make sure you're taking it with food. If you have to take it with food, make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're following your doctors. What he's telling you, he or she is telling you to do. Make sure you're getting your physical checkups, your yearly checkup, your annual checkups. For women, make sure you guys are getting your mammograms and all that good stuff done. Everybody coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. If you have any ideas on topics, you can put that in the comments. You can talk about what's going on with you guys, what's happening. I'm not doing much, not a sociable person. So, and then where I live, there's nothing here, so there's nothing here to do. So I really don't get out much. And then it's like craziness going on. So ain't nothing about people selling drugs, crackheads, alcoholics walking around, stuff like that. For it's a small city, but it's too much going on for it to be so small. It ain't. There's nothing here to do. So people sell drugs. They own drugs. That's it. People ain't got nothing to do with their life. But y'all have a blessed day. And if you got something you guys want to say, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys coming in, taking time out your morning, early this morning, because I know it's real early. People be trying to get ready for work, sitting down eating breakfast, getting their kids ready for school, making breakfast for the kids, their husbands if they're married, or making breakfast for yourselves, your kids if you're a single parent, trying to get them ready, get them out the bed, get ready for school, take them to school. So people have their morning routines. I get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, get ready, read my Bible. I work out in the morning, 30 minutes, 5 days a week. That's something that people should do, and make sure you guys again your physical activity in, whether that's taking a hike, going for a walk in the park, whatever you do for physical activity, playing sports, playing tennis, playing baseball. I know a lot of high school people play football. Some kids have their little recreational sports. So the younger kids had the parents had the kids doing like recreational sports like basketball and baseball and stuff like that when they're younger. Playing tennis, playing golf, whatever you do to get that physical activity in, going to the gym for the people that can afford to go to the gym, but it's always free stuff out here on YouTube. I do YouTube workouts. Fit by Mick. I started doing Fit by Mick. I was doing Robert Shorts, Highway Fit. Those little 10-minute workouts. I was doing those for a minute. Sometimes I go back to it, do them little 10-minute workouts. Wish he would do some more, update them. But yeah, we got to get those workouts in for our physical health. Make sure we're eating right. Make sure we're eating right. Stay away from these processed foods, sugars, sugary stuff, sodas, juices, drinking plenty of water, getting our fruits and vegetables in like we're supposed to for our health. But y'all have a blessed day. I hope you guys have a good day. Once again, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody that have subscribed to my channel, that support me on a daily basis, that comes in here where I am live at 6 a.m., 6 p.m., and when I do my Sweet Dream Silent Stream at 9 p.m. I appreciate you guys. Much love to you. Much prayers for you in your life. Thank you over and over again. I appreciate it. You guys have a blessed day. Have a great Monday. And put light into the world, put joy into the world, spread love into this world, spread kindness, care for one another. You guys have a great day. Bye.